voice of the preacher from the back room, calling my name and I follow just to find you. I trace the faith through a broken down television and put on the weather. And I've trained myself to give up on the past, cause I've frozen time between hearses and caskets. Lost control when I panicked at the acid test. I wanna get better. While my friends were getting high and chasing girls down parkway lines, I was losing my mind because the love that I gave wasted on a nice face. In a blaze of fear, I put a helmet on a helmet, counting seconds through the night and got carried away. So now I'm standing on the overpass, screaming at the cars, hey, I wanna get better. No, I was lonely till I saw your face. I wanna get better, 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 better. I wanna get better. I didn't know I was broken till I wanted to change. I wanna get better, 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 better. I wanna get better. I go up to my room and there's girls on the ceiling. Cut out their pictures and I chased that feeling of an 18-year-old who didn't know what loss was. Now I'm a stranger. And I miss the days of a life still permanent, more in the years before I got carried away. So now I'm staring at the interstate, screaming at myself, hey, I wanna get better. No, I was lonely till I saw your face. I wanna get better, 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 better. I wanna get better. I didn't know I was broken till I wanted to change. I wanna get better, 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 better. I wanna get better. I'm sleeping in the back of a taxi. I'm screaming from my bedroom window, even if it's Woke up this morning early before my family, from this dream where she was trying to show me how a life could move from the darkness. She said to get better, so I put a bullet where I should have put a helmet, and I crashed my car cause I wanna get carried away. That's why I'm standing on the overpass screaming at myself, hey, I wanna get better. No, I was lonely till I saw your face. I wanna get better, 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 better. I wanna get better. I didn't know I was broken till I wanted to change. I wanna get better, 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 better. I wanna get better. Sister, can you hear me now? Ringing in your ears. I'm down on the ground, and my love's been dry for years. I'm lost in the dark, and I feel like a dinosaur. Broken face and broken hands. I'm a broken man. I've hit the wall. I'm about to fall, but I'm closing in on it. I feel so weak on a losing streak. Watch my taillights fade to black. I read a thing about this girl. She was a hermit in her world. The story was much like mine. She could be my Valentine. And although we've never met, I won't forget her yet. She cut herself off from her past. Now she's alone at last. I feel so sick, lost, wine. Now it's quiet time. Can't predict no Jesus Christ. Could not help my faith, but I'm underneath the gun. I'm singing about my past. Had myself a wonderful thing, but I could not make it last. I'm in the wall. I'm about to fall, but I'm closing in on it. I feel so small underneath it all. Watch my taillights fade to black. Watch my taillights fade. Watch my taillights fade. Watch my taillights
All right, what's going on, everybody? River, Evan David. Clock's changed. We go through this every time in the UK. So we're going to have a quiet crowd tonight, but I already got a couple songs in. Greg V, who sent this in on Streamlabs yesterday. So I'm guessing, Greg, you watched the replays. So I'm going to get your sticks coming up right now. Sing for the Day. Greg said it was just outside the top 40, but should have been a bigger hit, in his opinion. From the self-titled album in 1978. Do they change this weekend for you, Evan David? I think we're always a week off. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad you got it, Evan David. And I mean, you know, we get a lot more of the U.S. crowd in after 6. I don't think I know anything from this Styx album. I mean, I know some Styx stuff, but looking at this album, I don't think I know anything from it. And I think, you know, the people that get the online notifications from YouTube, they don't always come through, man. I can tell you that. I mean, I didn't get it for this stream. What's up, Keychain? How you doing? Long time, my man. Okay, so you still got a while, Evan David, before you guys change. I mean, what is that we're playing here? What instrument is that? We got a mandolin, we got an auto harp, and then the keyboard. So I guess that's what we're rocking here. That's your song coming up next, Evan David. See, and I forgot on the schedule that I put up on YouTube and Facebook to put that our clocks had changed.
He says, son, when you last begun of your faith, will she let you grow older with grace? She give you up for one younger than you. Oh, Hannah, please tell me the things that he says are untrue.
I mean, I guess Blue Collar, I guess Renegade is on this album. It has 216 million streams. I don't even know if I know that song, but... Tommy Shaw and lead vocals here, not Dennis DeYoung. Hey, Bo Star, hope you're doing well. Hey, thank you to Greg V for requesting this. I'm hoping you watch this replay, Greg. I'm guessing you were watching the replays. That's why you requested. If you're watching these replays, I'll always hook you up. If you request, I'll always hook you up, whether you're here or not. All right, now we got Lakeshore Drive by Aliota. Aliota, is that how you say the name? Haynes Jeremiah for Evan David. What's up, T-Soup? How you doing, man? How's your week going? Oh, that Stick song was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie? Are you talking about this one? Good. Excellent, T-Soup. I knew it was day 3 of the new job.
South on Lakeshore Drive, getting into town, and just slipping on by on LSD, fighting that trouble bound. And it starts up north from Harvard.
You're off for the day, T-Soup? Let's go, man. That's awesome. River, as always, I'll wait till you're in. And I won't say anything else because every time I do, I jinx you with the phone call, but I guess I just said it. It's from 1972. Got 152 million streams. I've never heard it.
There ain't no road just like it, anywhere I found. Running south on Lakeshore Drive, getting into town, just slipping on by on LSD, fighting that trouble bound.
Don't say that, River. Don't say that. You know what's gonna happen.
This Friday night and you're looking clean, too early to start the rounds. A 10-minute ride from the Gold Coast back makes you show your pleasure bound.
River, did you get a chance to watch your reaction yet?
Just you and your mind at Lakeshore Drive, and tomorrow is another day. And the sun shines fine in the morning time. Tomorrow is another day.
It's a nice little tune, man.
And there ain't no road just like it, anywhere I found. Running south on Lakeshore Drive, getting into town, just snaking on by on LSD, fighting that trouble bound.
Oh, LSD reference. Hey, River, I super enjoyed it. Maybe I went in too much on it, but I mean, it was fun to do. You did a really good job with it. Like, and that's a difficult thing to do. Like what you did. That's a difficult thing to do. And it was just too exciting on me that you had Eagles and the Peppers on there. Like I couldn't contain myself, as you well saw. All right, we gotta wait for River to be off. So let's switch things up here. A little Glenn Campbell, Southern Nights. Just in the it's in the stuff underneath on Spotify when you play a song.
Southern Nights.
That's the problem, River. That's the problem. Whatever you like, when you're doing stuff like this, it screws up your algo, man. Now you're getting all this junk, aren't you, as suggestions? All right, people trickling in now. For everyone not in the U.S., sorry I didn't put on the stream that we had changed times. Yeah, that was a good job, Evan David, as always. Wow, that's a coincidence, Evan David. Maybe that's why it was. I guess that's probably why it was suggested to me. Glenn Campbell, very underrated dude. Very talented guy. Childhood visits in the family in the Louisiana backwoods. That would have been an interesting time. Yeah, no, I like the way you did that too, River. I thought that was good. And and I did, I made sure I said you did like some pepper stuff. I just read what you said in there, but I don't, so I just, I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all of it.
Joy feels so good. It feels so good. It's frightening. Wish I could stop this world from fighting. Mystery like this and many others in the trees.
What we got in there? A little banjo action in here?
In the southern sky. Southern nights, they feel so good. It's a frightening. Wish I could stop this world from fighting.
What are we gonna go with next here? Here we go. Let's get just refreshing all these songs and see all these suggestions. I mean, I guess they're based on what I'm playing right now. And I want to do some of these. Some of these will probably get me knocked down. Cool little. The old school Ballroom Blitz, not the remake from Wayne's World.
Ready, Steve? Andy?
Hey, you could put James Taylor on there, River.
Okay. All right, fellas.
The JSB would have thought you were coming after him.
It's been getting so hard living with the things you do to me.
I could see the Peppers being a good background for skating. I could see that, River, for sure. But I mean, obviously, I'm in the minority. I mean, they're hugely sadistic, as I read your comment. Hugely popular band still. Still a hugely popular band.
She thinks she's the passion passionate one.
Just never liked the sound, man, of the Chili Peppers. Just never liked it.
Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man at the back said everyone attack.
Well, I know James Taylor wouldn't fit in either for your since it was, bands. You do a sequel next year, River, on solo artists. Although it seems like the band stuff, when I'm thinking, is the easier stuff. I don't know, I guess solo artists are good. Hey, Keychain. Well, you're not gonna get me. But I mean, I like Flea. Like, Flea seems like a really good dude. I think it's more Kiedis and just the whole, like, just their whole vibe, man. But like I said, I'm the only one. I mean, my wife loves them. I think that's about everybody's feel, River, on Nickelback and Train. But like I shared on the top 10, like, I don't know, man. Nickelback was incredibly popular, like incredibly popular. So when everybody says they hate them, it's like, that are of my age range, it's like, somebody was liking them. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, Trace. Hope everything gets better for your grandson. Just like Bohemian Rhapsody, this song had a great resurgence once Wayne's World came out, and I don't know, what's Wayne's World, 91, 92, hell, I don't know, somewhere in there. We're gonna go from that. Keychain got a little Sade action. Kiss of Life. I don't know a lot of Sade's music. I mean, she had a couple of huge hits in the 80s, like huge, and Video was kind to her. So I know those songs. Her music was so much different than what was popular at that time. It's really a big deal for her to get those hits. Because music in the mid 80s on Top 40 radio was a little rough. Not all of it, but a lot of it.
Look at the sky. It's the color of love. There must have been an angel by my side. Something held me, came down.
Obviously, just a tremendous voice.
He led me to you. He led me to you. He built a bridge to your heart all the way.
Probably all songs I don't know, Keychain.
How many times
Not that that's an odd thing around here, but
love inside I can't say. When I was led to you, I knew you were the one for me. I swear the whole world could feel my heartbeat.
Trace, I don't know how much you can type, but do you have I mean, I know this is the whole reputation of Australia. Do you have crazy spiders and snakes and all that stuff where you are? You know it, Mo Starter's a guitar player when you relive those times, man. You know it. Yeah, glam rock top 10 would be good. I mean, you've already done a lot of it. You just kind of got to decide on what you like of that stuff. And MF Doom sampled this river. I love it, man. That's great stuff. Genius that I look at for lyrics isn't very good on this song. Yeah, you're right. Doomsday by MF Doom. And Saffron by MF Doom. You're exactly right. 2 songs. It's actually been sampled in a ton of songs. Oh, Trace, I just was asking. I know you're busy. You don't got to type back. I was asking, do you guys have where you're at a lot of snakes and spiders? Like, I know I see that in Australia all the time. That's your reputation. You have that where you live? Because, man, you guys are tougher than me. I'd be out. I know some of you guys don't like it, and I get it, but like, hip-hop doesn't get nearly enough credit just for how diverse it is to take tracks like this and sample right out. Like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to go with one other Key Change song, just because I like the diversity, right? Well, I could have got diversity with Anthrax, too. Let's go to Alice in Chains, No Excuses. From the well thought of Jar of Flies album/EP, depending on what part of the world you're in. Trey absolutely loves Alice in Chains, his favorite, quote, grunge band.
It's alright. There comes a time.
Gotta look at my weather app, boys and girls.
Got no pain.
We're either gonna get a really bad storm right about now, or was it gonna rain at all? Yeah, it looks like it's going to, but now not till 7. Okay.
Wanna take it slow. No more hiding or disguising truths I've sown.
Yeah, but this thing, Key Change, shows up on all kinds of best of lists now. Maybe it's not going to. I'm trying to just figure. Like, nothing I can do. It's supposed to hail really bad if we actually get stormed. So my car that's parked outside my roof be okay.
It's okay.
Trey did run all of Alice in Chains discography. And it's probably a while ago now. Everything on the channel is longer than it seems. Right, 3 years ago. Carl. Yeah, 3.5 years ago. It's weird that this is an EP, sort of, because it's 7 songs and 30 minutes. So that's why I said you can kind of call it either or. Okay, Key Change says they wrote and recorded these tracks over the course of a week after they switched bass players and weren't planning on doing anything with it until the label kind of nudged them to put it out. I mean, I probably knew, well, I'm sure I knew that because I did all the research for these, but if I don't film them, it doesn't stick in my head as much. It sticks a little bit, but obviously that didn't. Sometimes, Key Chain, that's the best stuff, right? stuff you're not planning out.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll walk down the line.
All right, River, the famous question I ask you every Wednesday. Are you off work? Did you get a call at 59?
I will defend. And if we change, well, I love you anyway. Every day something hits me up so close. You find me sitting by myself, no excuses.
Yeah, I like this. Well, I'm thinking River might have actually got a phone. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're off to work. Okay. Well, you're next. No, see, I agree 100%, Keychain. I swear to you, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that I don't agree. I mean, that song's not grunge to me at all, but... And I've lived through all the grunge. All right, we got a little Anthrax, Indians. ERL, what's up? How you doing? It's brought to us by River, who's doing an Anthrax top 10. Lebowski, what's going on? I do not know a lot of Anthrax. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, ERL. Thanks for asking. The 1987 album Among the Living. If you haven't checked it out and you're so inclined, there's a Slayer top 10 that I did for River that I put up a few weeks ago. That was really good. Musicianship, top notch. It's finally going to, it's currently 81 degrees here, so I think we're going to finally here in Dallas, Texas. I mean, it's only March 12th, so. Next week is spring break for school for my girls. I'm off training, which I don't really need off yet. I've only been back for 3 weeks. I had a week off 3 weeks ago, but we'll take it, I guess. But I will be here next week. Which one's been the hardest, River? I know you're not done with me, so that might be an unfair question to ask. Or it might be an incomplete question to ask, I guess would be more the terminology. All right, I got your ZRL, and I triple checked after I screwed yours up last week. That's what I figured, River. That would have been my guess. But like I said, I don't know these bands very well. Obviously, Metallica, the most successful mainstream. But it's not like I know them fantastically either. Yes, Trace. And I forgot to put it in my announcement, so that's on me, you know, the posting on Facebook and YouTube on the schedule. So these are always less attended live streams. I mean, the people from the U.S. end up coming in after 6, but no, it's good, River. It's like I told you, it fills in. I still have musical gaps, but I don't have a ton because I've done so much music. Top 10s are fantastic because they give you a, you know, kind of an overarching, quote, best songs, and researching each song, I learn more about each out, so it's good. It's just, I know top 10s are so much harder to put together than if you just give me an album. Needless to say, 100 times harder, because it's so time consuming for you. We're both working on those. All right, Indians, Anthrax. Nice message as well. And next up, we got Pinback with Penelope for Keychain. Do not know Pinback. I don't think I've ever met a Penelope, so we got everything going here. From 2001. Keychain has that wide range of music taste. I always enjoy that. Yeah, River, that'd be an interesting thing to do in a lot of different categories, huh? I mean, because the Grammys are like all award shows. And one thing, like one artist will just start to, not on the metal side, but just in the general categories, one artist, a pop artist, will win one thing, and then it's usually just an avalanche of wins. Yeah, I'll probably listen to this album as well, Keychain, because I like this, like, chill stuff. Why have I never heard of Pinback, man? I'm surprised I didn't come across them. We were doing our album draft 3 years ago. But I didn't, because I would have remembered. Because I came across some, like, really, you know, non-mainstream stuff that was great. That were actually the best albums from that era. Lebowski at least knows them. Not familiar with, but knows of them. I did not watch the Penelope Pit Stop cartoons, Evan David. I've never heard of them. See, they do that a lot too, though, River, the Grammys. Like they haven't done it in recent years nearly as much, but in the really popular categories, they'll do the same thing, man. The older artists start winning them all, and you're like, oh, man, it's not even close to these artists' best albums. And yeah, then it just becomes a career achievement award. Yeah, never heard of that either. Never heard of Wacky Races either. Put a Death Cab in this one. Got your song coming up next, ERL. Yeah, I never heard of them both start. I don't know where they would have been because I watched a lot of cartoons on Saturday mornings. They weren't anywhere on my stuff. Yeah, I was only on for one season, Wacky Races, from 1968 to 1969, so that is why I did not know them. 17 episodes. Good stuff here. Really good vibe. Really good vibe. I get a keychain for bringing this one. All right, as we do every week. Well, no, Bostar, like I said, though, it came on like 2 and 3 years before I was ever born. Was 17 episodes. So there's no way I would know Wacky Races, right? Like, how would I know that? When I started watching cartoons that I could remember in like 76. So that was 7 and 8 years before I was even watching cartoons that I could remember. Yeah, I did not get rerun over here, not with 17 episodes. All right. Let's go. And it's Spanish subtitles. It won't let me change them to English, but the music's always so good that it's not going to matter. What a live performance here. Dorso. I guess I'll bring up the chat. Hopefully this is not blasting you out. Enjoy the live performances in the studio, like you get a really good idea of a band and an artist. Yeah, acoustic band is pretty good tape, DJ.
Algo se mueve. Sigue apesta.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're making this heavy of an arrangement, which is what they got here.
Por las grietas puedes ver un líquido inmundo. Parece correr. Este mundo no es para humanos. Infectarlos.
I have never seen that. I think I've heard of it, everybody. But I've never seen it. I don't know that I've ever seen a British TV series. Watch it. I don't think I have.
Bajo el suelo, muy vistosas las figuras. Ya nos toca. Chimpancé fue el primero, fuera el casco. Contagiado, muerde a uno, muerde a otro. Reventarlo. Tipalazo.
Take care, Tisu. Enjoy yourself, man. So glad for you on the new job. bass adds so much to the song.
Deformando como sellan nuestras penas.
What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother?
Dark Ledger, fuera ojos, intestinos, Great Distraction, síndrome, muy marciano.
Yeah, Keychain. I'm sure. I figured you would. So, being a bass player, Keychain, who are your favorite bass players? I know it's a different question of who you think are the best. Either or. That's all we can do, Brian. That's all we can do, brother. Sometimes it's easier than others. I know. Just laying it out. Change up in here. I always assume these shows in the studios, I mean, they might not be, but I always just assume they're early morning shows because that's when the radio is usually hot. Still to this day, people listen to early morning radio. Get up to have to play and be on early in the morning would suck. Yeah, I did, Brian, that night. Look in your, I did send it to you. Look in your messenger. It's in there. Or in your text. I don't remember which one I sent it. All right, now, thank you to ERL for that. Frozen by Boa, although it has the mark over it, so I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But for you boys and girls, you know, that's nothing new for me. From last year, 2024. The Keychain. Well, those are pretty good ones, Keychain. Yeah, no, and I think it's two different things, right? They inspired you compared to, you know, the best. Because I'm working on a video. I was going to do it with Trey, but, I mean, honestly, I see Trey on Monday nights. He comes and teaches volleyball with me. He comes over here, eats dinner for 15 minutes. He comes in here and streams. He comes out there for a few minutes and talks to us. I mean, I talk to him once a week on the phone, but I don't ever see him otherwise, so it's kind of like, all right, I'm just going to do this video. But I'm working on a video for the best American solo artists. I just haven't had time to really research. I just try to keep my head above water right now with the bids and some other stuff. I got, you know, my training and all that, but best American solo artists. So that was something that I brought that up, Keychain, because you know, any best of list you make, you got to try to get out of your head your favorites, and man, that's hard to do. That's hard to do, but solo artists, the U.S. dominates on. Like the amount of solo artists are insane that are just high quality. I don't even know. I don't even know how I'm going to quantify it. Yeah, I know, Lebowski. I've thought about undertaking it for over a year, right? I made this preliminary list over a year ago. And then I started looking at it the other day. I'm like, I should really do this. It'd be fun. It'd be a good discussion point. Like I said, it's just... I mean, there's no right answer. Which kind of just means you're going to give the wrong answer. A little bit. Like... everybody's going to be pissed. And then it's so time sensitive, right? Because, I mean, you take a guy like, Sinatra, who is just insanely popular. and insanely influential on, quote, popular music at the time. But how do you quantify that with Elvis and Taylor Swift and Madonna? I mean, it's insane. I like all of those artists, Lebowski. I listen to all of those artists. I mean, I've got all of John FJM stuff up except for his new album. But I listen to all of those artists. We went through the album drafts 3 years ago. No, it ain't your bad then, Brian. Maybe I never hit the send button, brother. If you can't find it in either one of those places, then I did not send it. I looked it up. I remember looking it up and sending it. But if you want something, just tell me. Yeah, a lot of variables, Kendra. That's what makes it fun, right? That's what makes it fun. All right, that was really good as well, Keychain. Now, we were just talking about him. Little Death Cab for Cutie. Lebowski coming in. Obviously, I was pulling up a vid. Transatlanticism. That's always a fun word to say, from 2003. I love that album. We went through the album draft. Love that album. And I like Ben Gibbert's voice a lot. Yeah, I saw My Morning Jacket came out with new stuff. Brian, just haven't listened to it yet.
'Cause I'm not who I used to be. No longer easy on the eyes, but these wrinkles masterfully disguise the youthful boy below who turned your way and saw.
Yeah, it's on the Plans album from 2005.
Both the beginning and an end. But now he lives inside someone he does not recognize.
God, Lebowski, that's crazy. I mean, obviously you're right. It was 20 years ago to me. Like, it really is true. The older you get, it's like time doesn't seem that long ago. Like, it's like, God, it was 20 years ago. But I remember walking my daughter into her classroom for her first day of school, and in a little over 2 months she'll be graduating. So
on the back of a motorbike, with your arms outstretched, trying to take flight, leaving everything behind.
2005, Kendra.
But even at our swiftest speed,
It's insanity.
we couldn't break from the concrete in the city where we still reside.
What's up, Rob? How you doing, brother?
I've learned that even landlocked lovers yearn for the sea like Navy men. 'Cause now we say goodnight.
Keychain, don't rub it in.
Separate sides, like brothers on a hotel bed.
That'd be worse, Keychain, if you told me. Oh, I remember this. I remember listening to this when I was 1.
Like brothers on a hotel bed. Like brothers
Kern.
on a hotel bed.
What's going on? How are things in your world? And everything seems to go pretty smoothly. in this country, right? Oh. Oh, Kendra. Oh, I know. Kendra, I remember turning 30, right? And when you're a teenager, the 30s are what seems like, to me, like, man, you're old, dude. You're out of those 20s. When I turned 30, it was actually a little tough. Now, I go through depression or whatever, but I'm like, dang, man, I'm old. Never really thought about it after that. Is it in OKC, Rob? I haven't looked at it yet. I know it's the game on tonight. It's the main marquee game. And then I know Jalen Williams isn't playing, so, you know, the problem with the NBA is so many guys are out every night. I mean, it's a lot better than it was a few years ago, but you don't really get a good look. And I don't think sometimes these coaches want you to get a perfect look at what's going on. I mean, is KP still out? Because, you know, that greatly affected the Lakers Celtics the other night. All right, My Morning Jacket, brand new song from Brian, Time Waited.
Well, they say time waits for no one, dear, and it takes near death to show one, yeah, but time waited for you and me. We know real love.
Yeah, I figured you remember those, Gurn. You spun them over and over on your Fisher Price record player and was like, which one of these is the best? I don't know.
Time waited for you and me. And if we don't watch out, time waited. Yeah, and if we don't watch out, time will run off on us. But if we move right now,
This was never, Lebowski, I was never, like, I never had access to independent music. And it's really the stuff, definitely when I went back through the 80s on that album draft, that I enjoyed the most. Like, definitely. Wow, Rob. High praise from you. Because I'm assuming in 2025 you're hammering out these new albums, just like you did last year.
And if we don't watch out, time waited. Yeah, and if we don't watch out, time will run off on us. But if we move right now, time waited. Oh, the world's here for us. Ain't no spare time. Time waits for no one. Will no one set you and me. We've got forever, dear, take over.
There are 23 new albums this year, Brian. Kudos, man. I just have not hammered out music this year. I just haven't had time. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Once the NBA season tapers off, once we get to the playoffs, I'll probably listen to more.
And if we don't watch out, time waited. Yeah, and if we don't watch out,
I've listened to exactly one new album this year, and I listened to it Thursday night at 11 o'clock when it dropped. And that would be it.
all the world's here for us. Ain't no spare time. And if we don't watch out,
Vern says he really enjoyed the My Morning Jacket show and stuff, so.
and if we don't watch out, time will run.
Rob's asking you, Brian, which one is your favorite album so far, the 23 that you've listened to?
All the world's here for us. Ain't no spare time.
Yeah, Trace, this is brand new from My Morning Jacket. All right, we were talking about this track earlier. It's going to probably have a little different feel than the My Morning Jacket track we listened to, but Sade song that we listened to from Keychain is sampled on MF Doom's Doomsday. So Keychain brought Doomsday. Yeah.
Drop whole mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and
called Monsters of Folk.
Psycho who throws a dick around, bound to go 3 plat. Came to destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strap. Fem stack cats get kidnapped. Then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorists claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF? You silly? I like to take men to the end for 2
You know,
minutes.
Cooper's going to be an interesting thing. The only thing that concerns me about Cooper is his size. I've seen a lot of people say he's really like 6'7", 6'7 and a half. That's going to be different at the next level, man. Not saying he won't be successful. I hope he is. He's got great instincts for the game. I mean, I've watched maybe 4 or 5 of their games. He's got great instincts. And we got to remember, too, he's supposed to be in high school. He actually turned 18 in December. A lot of these guys are a year older than they're supposed to be. He was actually a year younger than he's supposed to be, which makes what he's doing even more amazing. And then a lot of it depends on what team you go to, right? Like, if you get in the wrong situation, man, no matter how good you are, it can just screw you up. He ends up with the Hornets or the Wizards. I don't know, man. Especially the Hornets. He's got to play with LaMelo. Never touch the ball. But I don't know. But I hope he does well, Gert. I don't see any holes in his game. It's 6'7". I don't know if he's got the speed to be a all-NBA guy, a top 15 guy. But we'll see.
Either engraved or unmarked grave, who's to say? Pass the mic like pass the peas like they used to say. Some MFers don't like how Sally walk. I tell y'all fools is hella cool, how ladies from Cali talk. Never let it interfere with the Yeti ghetto slang. Nicknames off nipple and tip of nipples metal fang. Known amongst hoes for the bang bang. Known amongst foes for flow without no talking orangutans. Only gin and tang, guzzle out a rusty tin can. Me and this mic is like yin and yang. Clang, crime don't pay. Listen, you, it's like me holding up the line at the kissing booth. I took her back to the truck, she was uncool. Spitting all out the sunroof, through her missing
Got your next song coming up, Lebowski. Steve, you guys are still rolling. You know, Gert, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't stay another year in college. NIL changes everything. Like, why not? If you're having a good time, how could you not be having a good time playing for Duke, right? How could you not stay? Because now it's not like, oh, if I blow my knee out, I never made any money. Because who knows what kind of NIL money he's getting. I would guess around 5. You know, but I don't know what Duke's NIL looks like. But, you know, which is half of what number 1 overall pick I think next year is maybe slotted at 11 or 12 in the NBA. But I mean, Jesus, you make $5 million. 5 and 12, what the hell is the difference? I mean, there's a difference, but you know, this is really well done. Let's say it's not over. We'll fall to Indy. Yeah, exactly, Gern. I guarantee he already has one. Yeah, that's exactly right. Take the NIL money and play another year. I mean, and they haven't even went down the commercial route for him, and I wonder if March Madness, if they didn't. But, you know, he's a marketable guy, and so he could do a commercial or two in there as well. All right, that was really well done. Thank you to Keychain for bringing that. Now we'll go over to YouTube for Lebowski's other song, The Lonely Doll, Cass McCombs. That was a really good track. Yeah, we were just talking about that game, Steve, the game of the night. But I gotta go see who's out for this game.
Tribute to all things petite, pretty and sweet, the lonely doll.
Turn that down a little bit for you guys. It's probably
Verse
fast.
I offer and greet, in desire to replete, the lonely doll. Portrait painted from
This
truth,
KP is out. That's it.
but
Jamie
imagine
Williams
to see
and Caruso
the
from Oklahoma City. So,
lonely doll.
I mean, not having Jalen Williams is a big loss for Oklahoma City. So it's still not exactly apples to apples. So I'll take the Celtics.
Love's pity, compassion, and root.
You know, I haven't listened to Sam's new album. I need to, Rob. I'm glad you reminded me. I meant to listen to it. I love this last album. And his first album was really good as well. So, yeah, I became a Sam Fender fan, and I forgot to listen to his new album. I'm glad you reminded me. I actually just need to bring it up on my
And
phone,
heard
Spotify
a
right now.
distant mournful tune under the dyed moon, the lonely doll.
Not watching it yet, Trace, because I'm going to wait till it's all up, and then I'll get Disney Plus for a month and run it. The original series that Charlie Cox did on Netflix was one of my favorite adaptations of superhero. Well, it is my favorite series of superhero
Followed a
ever.
drunken lass unto a cardboard house, the lonely doll. And through the window to see a doll before
I like the soundscape, Lebowski.
the lonely doll.
Released in April of 2011.
Singing to the mirror was
Cass
she,
is still out here touring, though.
was it a plea, the lonely doll. Her room was all dresses.
And Steve, if you're going to watch OKC and
for a doll,
the Celtics, you're going to get a much better night of watching basketball than me watching what's left of my Dallas Mavericks, because everyone's hurt. Taking on the Spurs, looking for win number
she
2.
leaned in to
Yeah, I like it.
breathe from
I like it, Lebowski.
rose and stood on a tippy toe.
Yeah, Trace, that show was so good because it was Netflix and so dark.
With a brush made of jade and pearl, she straightened to blonde curl, the lonely doll. I saw the sad eyes of a girl under teardrops a swirl, the lonely
Yeah,
doll.
Kenderson got a little Norwegian wood sound. That's actually pretty good.
To her
take there.
canopied bed and laid down her head, the lonely doll.
Yeah, Porzingis is out,
Picked
Steve.
up her sheepdog.
They're going to need him in the
and said
playoffs at some point.
Something with dread. The
They're going to need him against you
lonely
guys,
doll.
specifically, Steve. They can survive till then without him.
Though I was too drunk to make sense, I felt her essence.
Yeah, Jeff Tweedy's
Doll.
a good take as well, Steve.
And turn to leave this pretense for night black and immense. The
And marry the band from Norway. I don't know.
I remember that singing dove, and her grievous call, the lonely dove, as a little reminder to us all whose sadness was.
Oh, appreciate it, Stu. Hope you're doing well.
The lonely dove.
Since I'm taking this particular one off YouTube. I need to put up what you were just listening to. Boom. Okay. There you go. That's what you were just listening to. All right. Now, making sure I got everybody. Yeah, I do. So Stu, I feel bad because you just got in here, but we are out of requests. A little quieter night, but I mean we kind of recovered here a little bit because of the change in the U.S. and nowhere else in the world. A lot of people were late coming in or haven't got in. So my bad because I didn't put it up on the schedule for the week that we had jumped ahead. Sprung ahead an hour here, but that was a great song. That was a great song, Lebowski. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody coming in here. Brian, great to see you, so to speak. Evan, David, Trace, hope the grandson gets better. Stu, thanks for dropping by. We're here every week at 5:30 Central Standard Time on Wednesdays. Enjoy the game, Steve. Lebowski, bringing great stuff as always. Keychain, great to have you around. 5 fantastic varied songs. Gurn, if you're still in here, take care of yourself. Anybody else I forgot? I think I covered everybody. In my little brain, I did at least. All right, guys, stay safe out there. Lots of crazy stuff going on, at least here in the States.